Ni hao, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Kindly subscribe by clicking the red button down here, and yeah, join my small YouTube family. I am here today because I have a few things to share. It's a Tuesday, it's a public holiday in Kenya because we lost the second president of the Republic of Kenya, and I don't know what to say about him. I'll just let that one go, but at least I drank, or rather I made it. No, I didn't make it. I was among the people, the few, I don't know if it's few, but yeah, the few. I don't know whether to put it in quotes or not, but I'm among those people who had Nyayo milk, maziwa ya Nyayo. Yeah. So many things have been happening. Coronavirus in China, people passing on, the country, corruption, state of health, looting. Everything is just a mess. But Kenya is still Kenya in the end. We are still Kenyans, we still live in this country, and I think it just has to be that way. But we can do something about it. You and I can change the way things are by not bribing your way out in places that people do bribe their way out, and being positive that things will change and praying for Kenya. I believe those are among the things we can do. It's quite difficult. Hey, Olga! Olga! Sina kapo hapo. Now, this vlog will just be all over the place. I have a few things that I've read, some good things that I need to remember, and I'll share them with you. The very first one is that the hustle is sold separately, but the dream is free. Oh, I should read it the other way. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Yeah. So if you're dreaming, just go and work. Then the other one is don't stop working out. Don't skip either. Keep working out. If you go to the gym, keep going consistently. If you work out at home, keep doing it. Your body needs it. Yes, and sitting upright too. Yep, the other one, don't skip your meditation. I think I do so badly on this. Meditation is just something else, but if you can, if you have that ability to meditate, don't stop it and don't skip it. Then stop the negative self-talk. All that negativity. Stop it. It starts with you. If you don't talk negative about self, then you won't listen, or rather you won't keep it in mind when other people talk negatively about you. Then don't sell yourself short. Self-explanatory. Next, don't live other people's dreams, or just stop living someone else's dream. You are different, you have your own destiny. Dream for it and live it and work towards it. Don't complain, don't give excuses, just do the damn thing. In short, if you need to stop, stop and then start all over, start all over. Lastly, tutafanya macho yangu ione hiyo side wakati wa video. Okay? Unaniwestia battery. Oga.
Oh, that's enough soap.
Guy, alafu onekane uchi huko. The last one. Don't fucking with people who have fun with you. So fighting with people who only have fun with you. Yes. Love the people who really love. Keep some distance between you and those who just want to be there for the benefits. Or when you are there for them, then they fail to be there for you. Yep, that one. Yeah. Done. Let's get into today's lesson. Oh no, before today's lesson, guys have been talking about the coronavirus and how China is taking this issue so lightly, killing people, and not really taking, some people not taking the precautions, and it is a sorry state of affairs, to say the least. But I'm praying for the affected, praying that it doesn't spread more, doesn't go to other countries, it doesn't come to Africa, and it can be contained as it is now. I just hope that things will change and people get healed, because it's so sad to think about. Yeah, I'll insert a clip of what I said earlier about the virus. Just watch it. Ni hao, welcome back to my channel. Tossie here, and the channel's name is Through Tossie's Lens. I want to just talk a little bit about the coronavirus case in China. I really feel for the people in Wuhan, and I'm praying to God that the whole situation is contained and that everyone gets safe, gets out of this whole situation healthy and happy. Yeah, guys, pray for China. It's so terrible. It's crazy watching the videos that some Chinese are posting, that the situation is more than meets the eye. Like, whatever the media is portraying is not exactly what is in China. And it's quite sad to see someone almost in tears because of thinking about the way the government is treating them. I mean, there is a video I watched. I'll put the link up here. You can click on it and go watch it. This guy was like so devastated. I really pitied him. You can imagine the government doesn't have supplies in the hospitals. There are no doctors to cater for the population that has been affected, and they're just being quarantined. Like, people are just being asked to go back to their homes, like have nose masks and just stay at home. They stay at home. Definitely, if they don't get adequate treatment or medication, then it means, sad to say, but it means then they just wait for their day to come. It's so sad, and I am also requesting for anyone who can help the situation to just help. The guy who was talking in that video was actually requesting the Chinese community overseas to intervene and to try and also speak out, because one thing with communism or the Communist Party is they don't want anyone to talk about the bad side of the government or, you know, the ruling party. So they just want everyone outside China or outside Wuhan, as the matter may be, to just know that everything is under control and they're doing their best and they're doing good. But in real sense, probably that is not what it is. Yeah, so I just hoping the whole situation can be contained. Take care, people, to the white quarantine in Wuhan and all those parts of China affected. I am praying for you guys, my prayers with you, and we shall overcome this, because actually nobody is like to blame for it. Yeah, let's just pray for them, and I wish you guys nothing but love. You live, you learn, you love, and I'll also say subscribe to my channel to join my small YouTube family, and we'll grow together. Yes. Yeah, I have a word list that I want to share with you today, and the very first word is Xian Sheng. Xian Sheng. It's Mr. Shifu. Shifu. It's like a master or somebody who's skilled at something. Tai Tai, wife or Mrs. Xiao Jie, Miss. Siji, Siji, driver. Tongxue, schoolmate. Tongzhi, Tongzhi, a comrade, or yeah, somebody you work with, somebody you school with. Yeah. Furen, wife also, or Mrs. Ni Shi, like a lady or miss. Same thing with Xiao Jie. Yi Sheng, doctor. 学生 student. 同事 colleague. Then 这 or 这个 is this. 这个 so 这个 这 is here. 这个 is this. So 这位 is this person. Now wait. that person, because naga is that. Then na way, or which person, or which one, or who. Then naga, which one. Naga, which one, or which, or who also can work for that. She or she, who or whom. Non-ren, male person or man. New-ren, female or woman. Lao-ren, old man or old woman or an elderly person. Nien-chin-ren, youth or young person. Haizi, child. Nan-hai, boy child. And Ni-hai, girl child. Yes, that's it for today. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below what you would like to see. Yeah, sorry, I was interrupted. If you like this kind of videos, kindly give a thumbs up. Subscribe please if you haven't, down below by clicking the red button. Comment also on what you would want to see more on this channel, because yeah, I would want to put out content that will help you. Ask questions about the Chinese language. I'll be able to put up videos answering your questions, and also share this video with your people. Yes, and have a lovely day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Much love. Remember to live, to continuously learn, and to love people around you. Much love from me to you. Bye bye. Good morning. Wow, that voice. Yes, good morning. Welcome to my channel through Tossie's lens. Today I just want to show you something. I bought this milk. It's Brookside Farm Fresh. Whoops, focus. Yes, I hope you can see. So this is the milk I bought yesterday. Don't mind the mess on our countertop. Yeah, so I bought this milk and they packed it for me, and we came home. I was actually with my husband. We came home. Reaching the house, I realized that this carrier bag was wet all over. No, it started by I had bought some other small packets of milk. This is Tuzo. I bought those 3. So when removing them from this bag, I realized that they were wet, like they had milk all over them. Then I checked them. There was no hole, no leaking place in those packets. So I washed them, put them back in the fridge, and then came to check on this one. This one, the seal, this It's a security seal, the one that is normally on top. It was not broken, but the milk was leaking all over. In fact, the seat where we had put this milk while coming from the supermarket was all drenched in milk. The place, actually, when you enter a house, there's a seat next to the door. We placed it there before, like when removing our shoes, closing the door, we had put it there. It was all wet too. Then this thing, this cup, bottle top, whatever it's called, this had this open. Like, I think you guys can see this thing. Yeah, there's this red part here, the rest are blue. So I was wondering, why is this thing red? And actually, as I just removed this, I didn't have even to turn it. I just pulled it like this and it opened. So I realized that was the problem. Like, this seal had been tampered with. This other seal, whatever it's called, had been tampered with. And so I called Naivas Capital Center, that is where I bought it from, and the customer service person told me to bring the milk and the receipt. He just asked me which brand it is. I said it's Brookside. He told me, he asked me a few questions like, what is the problem? I told him. And another thing, I don't know if you can notice, but I noticed it. We have this 5, and then there's this other 5. My camera is not doing this any justice, man. Yeah, I think this 5 is some. My husband actually tried to tell me that it could be because of the shape of the bottle, but this 5 and this 5 are not the same. So it kept me wondering, why is it that way? It's just, there's something just off about this milk. Anyway, to cut the long story short, we took the milk back, the receipt back. We went to customer service. The guy actually was like, he knew it was me that had talked to him on the phone, probably because there's no other customer who had called them. And he told me, he checked the milk and then said he's calling Mzee wa Maziwa. That is, I guess, the person in charge, maybe the inspector in charge of milk. And this guy comes and he started saying, oh, angalia hapa imeandikwa goods once sold is not refundable, or you cannot return goods that have been sold. Then I was really mad. Like, I've not even come asking for a refund. I've not come asking for exchange. I just want you people to hear me out, that the milk I bought from your supermarket has an issue. And here you go telling me other things, like you can't refund. He was trying to be protective of himself, but I understand, and I would have liked him to first hear what I'm even complaining about. This cup is not what it should be. I was wondering why. I'll insert a picture in this clip. I was wondering why it has this red dot here. Complaining, and then I just got really pissed. He took the milk and said he's going to talk to the manager. Then I was asking, why does he have to go all the way inside instead of the manager coming to the customer service desk? And I was told, oh, the manager might be busy inside. So I said, well and good, let him finish and then come. On coming, he talked to someone, I think staff beside us. Not like he was a few centimeters away from us, like maybe 30 or 40 or 60 centimeters. Then I asked, why is he murmuring to you? Why doesn't he just speak whatever it is that he has to say loudly so that all of us can hear? And then the guy just comes to me and says, the manager has said no. Well, I expected that, because why would someone just go and look for the manager without the customer who's complaining? And at the end of it anyway, nothing was solved. I just came back with the milk and the customer form that they had asked me to fill in. I didn't even want to leave it for them, because I was like, this one is not going anywhere. But you girls should just know that milk you sold to me had a problem, and the least they would have done is actually hear me out, but nobody wanted to do that. The customer service desk guy was really nice. He listened when I was talking to him on the phone, only to get there and this other person who's to be in charge of milk was so arrogant, and he didn't even want to listen. He was just being like protective of the market. They have the Brookside market and the product, but all is good. I'm now like, no more Brookside milk, especially this type, in my house. And this milk, I think I don't even know what to do with it, but it's okay. Yeah, so that was me rambling. The end of today. Let me now get ready for work. Bye.
Hey, yet another day. I'm just here trying to lay my edges. Yeah, with a toothbrush that has been turned into a hairbrush. So let's do that quick. And I think these braids have seen better days now. It's been a month, so they need to go down. Next time you see me, I want to be having this braid. And sadly, I feel like it damaged my hairline just a little bit, not that much, but it did do some damage. Now the brows are just overgrown too. I always postpone going to the beauty parlor to have my eyebrows done, because I'm afraid they'll like thread it all out and I won't have any hairs remaining. So I have something that looks like a blade that I have had it for a very long time. I used to just shape them, even though it doesn't do much nowadays. Like, it is blunt, I suppose, so it's not helping much. Yeah, and don't even say anything about my eye pencil, brow pencil or eye pencil. I don't know what thing that is, but I like it short. No, it's just unavoidable. I don't have another one in that color, so reason why I'm using it. Yeah, and have you guys noticed the way ladies like to do this, like fold their lips while doing their makeup? Yeah, we look good, right? The eyebrows are sisters. Yeah, there's nothing on those lashes, but we just have to pretend we're doing makeup. Yeah, nothing on my lips too, but that's how they do it in those makeup tutorials, right? Yep. Guys, don't even say anything about my hair. Yes, we're good to go.
Ni hao, welcome back to my channel through Tossie's lens. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, and if you've been here before, you've watched my videos and you liked them, kindly comment down below what more would you want to see on this channel. if it's Chinese, if it's lifestyle, about my life, anything you would want to see through Tossie's lens, kindly comment below. And join my small YouTube family. Give this video a thumbs up if you've watched this far. Anyways, today I am actually, like, I don't know, I have a mixture of feelings. I'm actually looking at my plant down there, and it is sprouting well, but the leaves are drying up, so I think it needs some watering and some good care. Yes, I would have been good, but then I came to realize that anger is bad, because even me, when I was calling, I was really angry. Like, why are these people selling us milk that is spoiled? In my thinking, I knew that this milk has already expired. Probably somebody just sealed it back and, you know, changed the dates. And I'm always very, should I say, pessimistic about things that my instincts have already told me that there's something wrong about it. But anyway, long story short, the whole scenario yesterday brought me to today's video. I just wanted to share that no matter how broken or angry or really mad you are, sometimes we will tend to blame ourselves or blame the other person. But don't be hard on yourself, or don't be hard on that person, because things just happen sometimes. I don't even know how to explain what I am feeling now versus what I was feeling yesterday. Yesterday I was really mad. I was trying to tell my husband, you know what, people like there's this guy Mwangi, what is his name, like, they go out there and fight for their rights, they fight for other people's rights. I am also trying to just fight for my right, tell these people that they are doing something wrong, or they did something wrong by not. Yep. I'm really, yeah, it's me again, and totally different times from the previous clip. Right now, I came back from work, been cooking, then decided, oh, I left you people hanging, and so let's continue with what I was saying. So it was about anger, and it's not the best thing, to be honest. I am still trying to control my anger in most cases, and be a bit considerate and assess the situation before just jumping into that rage roller coaster. Like, you up with rage, you down, you up. No, I really don't want that. But life happens sometimes, and people, we get angry, you get, like, you just mad and angry and all that and all that. Phone died. Oops. So anyways, aside with that, but I will urge us, myself and you guys, to refrain from spontaneous fury, let me call it that way. Yeah. And then I wanted to share some phrases in Chinese, and my phone has died, so I guess we'll postpone this to be a part 1, and then we'll have a part 2 of this, if you guys don't mind. But anger, or to be angry, is 生气，我很生气。 description.